Alright guys, today we're ready for the color part and the different values with the color. So tints and shading. So once you've done the black and you have your echo lines around here, then it's time to start painting. So you choose one color with black and white. You may have a magazine or something to mix on to get those different tints and shades. So what I like to do is kind of count out first of all which one I want to do my true hue, which is the color that's right out of the bottle, no mixing. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 areas that I can paint in. I'm going to leave this white. I'm not even going to paint it. I'm just going to leave it the color that is here on the paper. Okay, so you can just leave that alone. So I'm going to come out, since I have 7, I'm going to go, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to give me the middle one, so I could do 2 tints and then 2 or 3 shades. Okay, I would always stick to doing more tinting than shading. Okay, but I'm going to start off first of all by doing that one right here. I'm going to put a little X here so I know which one I'm going to do. And when you use a brush today, don't use the tiny ones, use a little bit bigger. You can use our flat brush here, the red ones, or a larger round one you could use. I'm actually going to use the flat one here today. So I'm going to go ahead and get some paint, no mixing here, and I'm just going to paint this first one in. Okay? When you paint, we want to get long brush strokes. Okay? We don't want to just kind of go like this as we paint. That's going to give you a texture. And we really don't want a texture in this one. So we want to take it long strokes. And it's okay to go over the pencil line a little bit. The pencil lines are just there to guide where the color is going to go. I'm actually going right over it, back and forth, smoothing it out. And I go a little bit onto the tape. Okay? So I keep going like this, and I want to smooth it out. I don't want big globs of paint on there. I want it to be nice and smooth. Okay, so we continue working on that one. Let me show you then how to tint it then. So let's say you're going to go on this next one and we want to lighten it up a little bit. I'm going to take this same brush, and off to the side I'm going to mix up some purple here, and I'm going to take some white, and I'm going to start lightening up that color. Alright, so I want to make sure that this one is different shade or different tint than this color here, so it's lighter than it. Okay, and you can actually go pretty light here. So I'm going to kind of mix here a little bit, and then if it's not all the way mixed, it's fine. You can still mix it a little bit as you work on here. So for this next one, notice I'm going a little bit into the last color. That is okay. That is perfectly fine to do, because you want to have a little bit of an overlap. Think smooth. Long brush strokes. Okay, so then I would continue doing this. So for the next one, I want to get, since this one's going to be white, I'm going to go as light as I can go. So I'm actually just going to take this white, and I'm going to use as much white as I can with just a little bit of purple on my brush. Alright, so that one's definitely lighter, but has just a hint of purple in there. So then this one would go like this, using that pencil line as a guide, smoothing it out. Okay, so here you might have to use a smaller brush, or you could just kind of go like this. And there you go. And that's a quick demonstration of how to get started with your value painting today.